So friends, I've never seen a $250 smartphone this good. I mean, imagine getting the features of a $1,100 smartphone for just $250. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, meet the Google Pixel 8, an old flagship that's now rocking a killer price tag of just $250. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, like, Hamza, is this Google Pixel 8 still even worth buying in 2025? Well, my answer is absolutely. You're basically getting a flagship power at a budget price, paired with the AI-rich Google Tensor G3 chipset and top-of-the-line display, amazing stereo speakers that actually sounds good, solid battery life to keep you going, a premium in-hand feel that doesn't say budget, and cameras that shoot photos so good, your friends will ask if you hired a professional. So this Google Pixel 8 might just be the best really smartphone of 2025. But hey, I get it. You're probably asking that, Hamza, why would someone still buy this smartphone today? Well friends, buckle up, because in this video, I'm walking through everything. The good, the great, the bad, and whether this smartphones really deserve spot in your pocket in 2025. And hey, if you're new here, then don't forget to smash that subscribe button and tap the bell icon, because I'm all about brutally honest reviews like this one. Alright, enough talking. Let's pixel it up and start with the design, because when you are buying an old flagship, you want to be sure it's tough enough to survive at least 2 or 3 more years of your daily adventures, right? Well, the Google Pixel 8 frame is made of aluminum, the front and the back is protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass Fitness, and the whole smartphone feels tight, sturdy, and surprisingly premium in the hand. And get this, I'm holding a second-hand smartphone, and still not a single scratch. Plus, this smartphone also comes with the IP68 water and dust resistance, and the colors hazel, mint, obsidian, and rose. The one I'm holding is obsidian, and honestly, it looks stunning. But you know friends, what's even more stunning? This display. The Pixel 8 rocks a 6.2 inches Extra OLED Full HD Plus display with an adaptive 120Hz refresh rate. So every swipe, scroll, and animation feels smoother than your favorite dance move. And let me tell you, this display gets crazy bright. You're talking up to 2000 nits of peak brightness in HDR. That really takes the content watching experience to the next level, as it supports HDR10+. So being watching Netflix or YouTube, or even revising those classic movies, looks way more impressive than you'd expect with the sharp 428 ppi density. So the colors are vibrant, contrast goes deep, and even 2 years later, the smartphone screen absolutely punches above its weight. So if you're a media junkie or a TikTok addict, this display is still holding strong in 2025. And just when you thought it couldn't get better, boom, dual stereo speakers. These bad boys deliver impressive loudness, solid bass, and crystal clear clarity. I mean seriously, I'm really impressed. Well friends, here's a quick test. Sound is mind-blowing, right? Well friends, speaking of mind-blowing, let's talk brains. So under the hood, the Pixel 8 packs a Google Tensor G3 chipset paired with the 8GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage. Now I know what you are thinking, that, Hamza, is this smartphone still fast enough in 2025? The short answer is at least 1000%. For your daily grind, scrolling social media, browsing, juggling apps, the smartphone handles it like a pro. The multitasking is not strict either. Instagram, Gmail, Maps, YouTube, all open simultaneously and still smooth as butter. And heck it, I even open every single app on the smartphone at once, because why not? And guess what? Not a single stutter. Even editing 4K videos, it breezes through them like a champ. It's fast, smooth, and reliable. So for 90% of users, the smartphone stays snappy, responsive, and just very googly. And yeah, gaming on the smartphone is in absolute beast mode. I bought PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9 through their paces, and let me tell you, the experience was top tier. PUBG Mobile logged at smooth 58 to 60 FPS with buttery smooth touch response and lightning fast gyro controls, so the graphics look stunning. Asphalt 9, same story too, with silky smooth and visually impressive. Now, I'm not saying that this is a dedicated gaming smartphone, but for casual users, it crushes it. And honestly, I had a blast playing gaming on this Google Pixel 8. Now, if you thought this Google Pixel 8 is just about raw power, wait till you hear about the software. It absolutely crushes here too. This smartphone is packed with AI features that honestly feels like a magic tricks. And on top of all that, this Pixel 8 runs on Android 15 with Google's clean, bloat-free Pixel UI, with no annoying ads, no jumpware, just pure, smooth experience. And here's the kicker. Google promises 7 years of software updates. Yes, 7. That means security patches and shiny new features all the way into 2013. Oh, and Android 16 is just around the corner. So expect even more AI goodness and performance boost rolling in any day now. Plus, the customization options are vast and amazing. So you can tweak the interface to fit your exact vibe. And friends, if you are enjoying this video, then a subscribe channel will be great. Now let's talk battery. This Google Pixel 8 packs a 4575 mAh battery that delivers a solid 6 to 7 hours of screen on time with average use. This means you can comfortably get through your day without scrambling for a charger. Unless, of course, you are on a 9-hour YouTube binge watching cat videos or tech reviews. Hey, no judgment. But when it does run low, this Pixel 8 supports 27-watt wired charging and 18-watt wireless charging. Not the fastest in 2025, but don't worry. It will juice up from 0 to 50% in just about 30 minutes using Google's charger. That's enough to get you back in the game. Alright, now here is the real showstopper. The camera system. And this is exactly why I chose this Pixel 8 over others. Believe it or not, it's rocking the same camera sensor as a bigger sibling, the Pixel 8 Pro. Yes, the very same powerhouse hardware, software, image processing, and AI features. Basically, you're getting flagship-level photography without the flagship price tag. So, for tech nerds, we've got a 50-megapixel Samsung J-in-1 main sensor with a 25mm lens with an aperture of f1.7. This camera also has an optical image stabilization. Then there is a 12-megapixel Sony IMX386 ultra-wide camera with an f2.2 aperture, with a whopping 126-degree field of view. And up front, a 10.5-megapixel selfie shooter. So, in daylight, the photos are sharp, gorgeous, and pop like they're straight out of a professional shoot. The main and the ultra-wide camera are all about those vibrant colors and crisp details that makes every shot look professional, while the tools is just zoom in the main camera. As you can see, the image quality is top-notch as well as the details. And as you can notice, I really love the cinematic blur of the main camera. And the tools is just zooming in the main sensor, so the blur looks more deep and cinematic. So the daylight photos are straight up professional. But what about the low light? Well friends, the low light performance of this smartphone is just insane. As you can see, the image quality of the main sensor is top of the line with controlled noise, best-in-class dynamic range, and good details. While the ultra-wide camera does suffers a bit with that narrow aperture, but still very capable. And the 2x is just zooming in the main camera, so it's a bit soft. Plus, I've tested it in different low light conditions, and the results are just unexpected for this price point. Now, the portraits on this Google Pixel 8 are just out of this world. I mean, Google's HDR processing is just incredible. I've shot so many portraits with this smartphone, and although it does not have a dedicated telephoto camera, it uses the main camera, but still, the dynamic range, the details, the edge detection, everything just works like a charm. So for portrait lovers, get this. You will love this Google Pixel 8. Even the selfies are incredible, all thanks to Google image processing. Selfies look rich with amazing dynamic range, good details, and better controlled over noise. I've tested it in different conditions, and the results just speak for themselves. Now you can also shoot macro with good details and good image quality. Now friends, when I was testing the smartphone's video recording capabilities, I was shocked. I mean, I had to double check because the results were just that good. We can shoot 4K at 60 FPS across all the camera sensors. And let me tell you, the footage is seriously impressive. The main camera delivers one of the best videos in this price range, with excellent dynamic range, sharp details, and top-tier image quality. The larger sensor size also gives you that beautiful background blur that really elevates the look. But the real MVP here is the stabilization. Even while walking, the footage stays steady with no weird jelly effect. It looks like you're using a gimbal. Now the ultrawide is no slouch either. With a 126-degree field of view, it captures wide, dynamic 4K 60 FPS videos that looks clean and cinematic, with great quality and great colors. Now I know what you're thinking that Hamza, every smartphone can shoot amazing videos at daylight. So what about the low light? In low light, the Pixel 8 really flexes its flagship muscles. Thanks to the main camera's bigger sensor size and wider aperture, low light videos come out surprisingly clean, with low noise, solid details, and impressive dynamic range. The ultra-wide camera does well too when there's enough ambient light. But yeah, when things get too dark, its limitation starts to show. Plus, you also get features like cinematic blur videos at 1080p 24 FPS and slow motion modes. So they are perfect for TikToks, Instagram Reels, or just flexing with style. In selfie videos, they are also pretty impressive, with great dynamic range, good details, natural skin tones, and solid stabilization. It honestly looks way more expensive than it is. Now friends, let's talk AI because this Pixel 8 is loaded with it. So, did you ever take a good shot but some random photo bomber ruined it? Well, just erase them like they were never there. Then there is photo unblurred. If your photos come out shaky or soft, it sharpens them up like magic. It's basically Photoshop on autopilot. But here's the real star, the Magic Editor. This tool lets you remove people, resize objects, change backgrounds, all without needing any editing skills. It's a photo editing Swiss Army knife and actually fun to use. Now, if you ever take a group selfie where someone blinked, well friends, Bastec is here to save the moment by combining faces or multiple shots. So no more retakes. And finally, the crown jewel is the Audio Magic Eraser. This one deletes background noises from videos, whether it's traffic, dog, or noisy neighbors. So, for content creators, this is a game changer. Now, these AI tools alone makes the Google Pixel 8 one of the smartest and most practical smartphones under $300, especially if you're big on photos, videos, or content creation. Now, when it comes to connectivity, we've got the Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, blazing fast 5G, and NFC. Plus, the USB Type-C Gen 3.2 port means transferring files is quick. And on the SIM front, you get one physical SIM and one eSIM. Now, as for security, the Pixel 8 gives you both face unlock and fingerprint scanner. And let me tell you, the face unlock is so fast, if you blink, you will miss it. It's lightning quick. So, unlocking your smartphone is faster than you can say, "Hey Google, open up." Now, this fingerprint scanner is just as reliable. It's one of the fastest in the game, with natural placement that makes unlocking feel effortless. Quick tap and you are in. Simple, smooth, and efficient. Now, here's the real MVP, the price. I mean, you can snag this Google Pixel 8 for as low as $249 in the US, about 185 pounds in the UK, roughly 350 Canadian dollars in Canada, around 20k INR in India, or around 75k in PKR in Pakistan. That's downright insane for what you are getting. Compared to those mid-range smartphones like Samsung Galaxy F56, Nothing Smartphone 3A, or even the Google Pixel 9a. So now, you might be asking that, Hamza, is this the one I should actually buy? Well friends, that brings me to my final verdict. So, if you value clean software, an amazing camera system, a crisp display, that premium in-hand feel, cutting-edge AI capabilities, and a sleek form factor matters to you, then this Google Pixel 8 is hands down one of the smartest buys in the market. And for just $249, it's basically a steal. I mean seriously, at this price point, there's no better camera system out there. I've tested plenty of smartphones in this price range, and their camera simply doesn't come close to this Pixel 8 cameras. Plus, the AI features alone justify its price. Now, you might be wondering that, Hamza, who should exactly buy this Google Pixel 8 in 2025? Well, casual users and camera lovers alike will find this smartphone a perfect fit. So, if you got around $250 burning a hole in your pocket and you want a flagship level experience without breaking the bank, then I 100% recommend this Google Pixel 8 in 2025 at this price point. Plus, if you're in Pakistan and looking to grab one, well, you know the drill. Just head to the description below and place your order. I've partnered with trusted sellers and personally test every unit, so you're in safe hand. Plus, if you want one, simply contact the number listed in the description. Don't forget to use the code Hamza for exclusive discounts, because who doesn't like saving some extra cash? And friends, that's all for this review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to never miss every video like this one. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to answer them. So, my name is Hamza, this is Headset, and I'll catch you in the next one. So, if you want to watch the full review of the Google Pixel Air Pro, then that video is right here. If you want to watch the full review of the Google Pixel 7 Pro, then that video is right here. Thank you for watching.